1. Hey folks, Flatulent Shadow here. It is 10 a.m. in the Pacific Northwest, the Seattle, Washington area, the Pacific Time Zone, and we're about to play The Outer Worlds Randomizer Run. Supernova difficulty. Comment, like, subscribe, participate. Always remember to share. Do the important stuff that keeps us on the air. Follow us everywhere. And enjoy. Alright, so, let me... I feel like... Can I sleep just a few hours? Just, like, less than 6? Like... No... 6 or nothing. Alright, well, I am gonna grab the sleep before heading out, because we know, we know the consequences. We have felt them. One of those? 2 of those, probably. 2 of those? 3 of those? Maybe a snack? Thank you for the red. Thank you for the red. Thank you for the raid, AM Redwood. Let's now drink some things. Okay. It's gonna at least be 2 of those. Oh. Okay. Okay, here we go. I am gonna resave over the save at the bottom of the saves.
Cycle while you're out.
Alright. We're out. Into the world. See what we can see. Oh, I didn't realize those had like snaky mouth things. They've never lived long enough to demonstrate their snaky mouth. There's a bunch of different kinds of things. Let me see. So that is that. Oh, and that is that. That is different. Ooh. Plasma cutter. One-handed weapon. 96. 96. I think that's a lot compared to where I'm at. How much monies do they want? They want all my monies, though. Do we give them all of our monies? It's a lot more than my... than this. Oh, I didn't realize I had random stuff. What? Where did I get stuff? Dude, I got all kinds of great stuff. I was not aware. Alright, this is a 2-handed. We're gonna go with it for a little bit. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, I like that as a pistol still. It's 66, 20. Okay, so let's go see if I have a mod for this. It's gonna be my new long gun. Since I can only have 4, right now, we're going pistol, not pistol, not pistol or not pistol. Let's see, so what can we, ooh, what do I got to modify you with? Let's see, increase attack speed. Oh yes, please. I shamelessly use mods. What's this one do? Attack changes the damage type to plasma. Feel like that's not necessary. It's already elemental. But you, sir. Let's see. That's plasma. That's increase the amount of ammunition in the magazine. So it goes up in... Yeah. That's probably good for a sniper rifle. And that's zap. Let's go with this, actually. More shots. And then... What does it have right now? Extend O sight. extendo site. And this is gyro. Okay, let's leave. I think it's already modded, perhaps, in that way. Alright. Is this medium? No, it's heavy. Okay. And I think I already have my... Oh, I gotta repair things, too. For sure. Just throw that on there. I can't. It's already modded, I guess, in that way. Okay. Let's do this. And do this. Can I not? I cannot. Okay. Oh, repair things. That doesn't... Yeah, let's repair this. Or do I want to just repair everything? How much stuff do I have? Yeah, I don't want to just repair everything all the time. I think if something is in the low 80s, I want to fix it. But mid... Not those ones. Definitely want to fix that, though. Feel like you're doing okay. Alright. Now, we'll save over a save at the bottom. And then we'll resume. Okay. And away we go. Oh, what's this look like? Nice. Oh. There we go. 9 shots. Okay. Just to make sure everybody is ready to go. Everybody is. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. I killed things. Many deaths were had. Is there anything else down here? New. No, but what a joyful exchange this was. Oh, come on. I showed them what for. I did. Not sure if that was worth the use of stuff to get into, but okay. I suspect as we reach a new piece of town here. Oh. We may have things to do. Oh, yep. Okay. So that dude. Let me see. Sure. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Okay. Whoa, 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 mistakes were made. Okay, that's a lot of people. Oh, that's a lot of people. Okay. All right. Okay. Gotta have a better strategy than the one I employed just now. I can accept that. Just a little bit of a run back to the doohickey. Okay. Clearly, I want to have a better strategy. Now, they seem to be blowing themselves up with their own mines, and that was nice. Now, the shrink ray, while extremely fun, may not be the most useful weapon for this part. Don't know. Okay, I'm gonna retreat to those buildings this time, after starting the trouble. Come on. Once they start shooting, I'm gonna run back here. I want to use this building right here as a choke point for some melee attacking and stuff like that. And we'll thin their numbers out with distance as well. Where you guys at? There. Okay, one down. Okay, that dude took him and somebody else out. Okay, decent headshot on the move. Okay, all the targets still in front of me. Yep. Okay. They have taken some cover. Sometimes just being on rocks can mess the AI up. Okay, here comes that dude. Okay, looking for the dog. Okay. Oh. Whew. That would have been annoying. Oh. See a hostile coming. Watch yourself. Don't make mistakes like that. Okay, looks like a robot out there maybe. Okay. Trying to keep an eye on the place as I come in. Alright, let's do some looting. Ah. Okay, how many? Just the one? Okay. He's gonna have to come around that. Okay. Alright. Phew. Okay. Did not realize how far away I had gotten that guy. That sounds terrifying. Okay, let's go pistol. This is the person we're supposed to talk to around the corner. Alright, you gonna cause the trouble?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Okay. Potential follower. Let's see what the random number generator gives us here. Number 1. Here's Zoe. People are looking for you.
What, you mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Okay, let's try a 1 of 2 on that. I get 2. I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
Okay, I get a 1 of 4 here. Are you a prisoner here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Alright, well. And I got a number 1.
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Totally underestimated this character. I get a number 1. How are you even alive?
I don't know.
How am I
The
getting
vital
3 ones?
processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
You are charismatic, I'll give you that. 1. Why did you leave camp?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself.
Excuse me.
I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Okay.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Okay. Alright.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Alright. Okay. I can't do those because they're locked. Okay. Let me check my stuff. What am I being negatively affected by? Nothing.
Ever consider the marauder life? It's pretty sweet.
Okay.
I'm great at clarifying.
Alright, I can't do anything with her. I guess I'll be back when I can persuade better? Oh, I wonder if I have something that will raise my persuasion. Let me see, what stat did I need raised?
Ever consider the marauder life? It's pretty sweet.
Persuade or intimidate? Okay. What do I have that affects what? So first of all, persuade is under dialogue. Skill used in conversations to clarify. Okay. Alright, and then what is intimidate? Oh, it's also under dialogue. Okay, I see. So I have a 15 and a 19 on those. And what did I
Ever
need to
consider
get?
the marauder life? It's pretty sweet.
Okay, a 15 and a 19. Why is that locked then? Here, let me see if I use a consumable that will make me more persuasive. Do I have such a thing? That takes charm down. Personality attributes up. High. Speed and melee. Armor. Personality up. Alright, let's try one of those. And what is my... Yeah, those actually went down. Actually, 18 and 22.
Ever consider the marauder life? It's pretty sweet.
Okay, so... let's see. Oh, no. That did not help things. Alright. Yeah, let me see. Do I have anything... Anything that's a personality or a persuasion? That's such a weird... Personality attributes did not help before. Just not finding... I should remember that I have these boosters because, you know, why not? But is this heavy? A little bit. Let's see. Mind attributes. Okay, let's try it. No. I don't feel like my mind attributes moving my mind attributes up helped. Apparently there is no increase intelligence for a short time. Let's try that. Nope. Nothing is making the difference. Alright, Zoe, you are something I can't do right now. Okay. Weird. Alright, well, we'll have to roll for a new quest. And I will... Let's see... Take some things apart. What do I got in my... Yeah, let me disassemble some things. This is interesting. Auto mag pistol... 40. Does more damage than that. Let me take this apart. This apart. These apart. I am now under encumbered. Okay, take a couple of these apart. One of these apart. Take this apart and this apart. Cool. Gives us plenty of inventory weight space to play with. Ah, that was one of them that I did not loot. What do we got behind the locked door? Let me check other ways that I might get through the locked door before I go hacking my way through it, or picking a lock that I'm not built to pick with this character. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, I don't see anything over there for getting into that room. Go straight out that way without blowing myself up. That's a separate building. Okay. I will try the... Oh! Man. What a shame. I blew myself up. And now I'm adversely affected until I sleep. Okay. Alright. It's not a complete waste. Okay, well, I then am going to check this last building behind Zoe. Oh, it's got a no entry thing. Fine. Well, one of the cool new talents I have is the ability to fast travel, even wounded. So I am heading back to my ship. Alright, so we need to randomly pick a new mission, because Zoe is no good to us. What are my mission options? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Number 1, back to the main mission it is. Okay, let me... the over-encumbered thing I want to deal with by selling some stuff. Come to me, vending machine. Okay. Okay, so you and you. You are not as... you might be cool. I might be wearing you. Okay, hold everything. Okay. That's heavy. I have some heavy. I think that helmet's better than the one I have stashed for a future crew member. So I'm going to keep a hold of it. Almost started buying his stuff. Okay, sell that. Sell this. That and do. Okay, I see. There we go. That makes my life easier. I want to hold on to at least one of those. I'll put that on my ship, I think. Let me go do inventory stuff on the ship instead of trying to second guess what's in it.
Just to warn you, we may have a bed.
Okay, I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay. So that's an assault rifle that has an element on it. I'll keep one of these just to have one of those kept. I have a shotgun in there. I have a grenade launcher in there. Is that a two-handed? I'm gonna replace this. Okay. Yep, that's it. And I'm gonna put this in here. Because I'm gonna keep the two-handed that I'm using
Infestation.
for right now.
I am investigating non-toxic extermination measures. Non-toxic to you, I mean.
Okay, wait. What was that about an infestation? What am I infested with? Should I eat pumpkin seeds? Will that help? forgot to take care of the this, but it's only a pound. It's not like I'm carrying too much. I'm gonna sell this though. I want to keep that on me. I want to keep that on me. I'll sell you. I have one in my hands that I like better. I'll sell you. You I'm intrigued by, and I'll sell you. Okay, and then I will buy all of you. There we go. All of you. And all of you. And this is regular water. All of you. Alright, anything in here make me smarter? Or not smarter, but more persuasive? That did not help last time. Okay. Alright. I will now repair my gear. And we will move on with the main mission, wherever the main mission takes us. Yep. That needs repaired. For sure. Doing fine, doing fine, doing fine. And apparently I hit nothing with my stick, so away we go.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Alright. Throw a save on. And head on in. I bet you this isn't the best option for this ship. I bet you I'm not going to have a lot of opportunities for that. Auto mag pistol, oh, 12 shots. And you're 6. You know what? Let's do a quick bit of modifying to this if we can. Yeah. Oh, wait. No. Which options we got? Yeah, this. And then gyro sight, ranged. It reduces the spread. How much spread does this thing have? Why not? Makes it look cool. Okay. Put that in my hand. Oh. Put this in my hand. Okay. Alright, I'll put that other pistol, or the revolver, into here.
Is it time for your regular daily?
Okay.
Period of unconsciousness.
Why not? Now we're heading out. I didn't realize that there was just going to be people here. Okay, am I observed? Nothing in there I want that bad. Talk to me.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get you with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this.
I just realized that there's a bunch of experience points potentially to be had easy. I'll be right back. We'll be right back, Groundbreaker. That's right, it's the hope
I
that
did not
has
expect you
the...
back so soon.
Okay. Yep, we just keep going and going. I do as I like.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Yes, we are. Because I forgot to do something. Okay, never checked this place. By check, I mean shamelessly loot. Oh. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to sell my junk at the vending machine too. Alright, sure. I'm down for spending resources. Alright. Did I get into you too? Nope, okay. I forgot to talk to the engineer guy. I have the last book, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I think he's somewhere in the Saltuna plant. You were not him. Nope. Huh.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Alright, fine. Oh, gravesite, please. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Alright.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Okay.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Okay. 2, must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
Okay. That's an awful thing to say about closest
Yeah,
relative.
I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Okay. 1 of 3. You can't be serious.
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Okay. Number 1, he was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay, well. Did that, but wasn't what I was intending to do. Okay. That's the back way that I opened in the past. Okay. Forgot what I just thought of. No idea. Okay, where is... Oh, there. Okay, I'm sure you got plenty of rations now. This. Rob my place blind. Alright, well, I'll get on with the main mission. I just thought that that person was sitting right here waiting for me. So, grab this though. Takes a lot to pick it. It might be something cool. It was not really something cool. Oh, big door. Sweet. Big door is open now. Open for business. Alright. On my way back to the ship, I'm just gonna take a look. Actually, I realized that I haven't talked to people.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Can't talk to those people.
Goes, I suppose.
Yeah, I have been kind of focused in an unfocused way. Oh.
I never got a chance to thank you for hearing me out. Gave me the
Okay.
courage to ask for a job in the workshop.
This happens to be the dude.
No kidding! Really? Well, which one? Look at that! Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Okay. One of 2. Let's see. I see you decided to come back.
I'm happy when I'm working with my hands. Just gotta convince them to let me use the workshop.
Okay.
Just between you and me, Boss Thompson's got a touch of rancor against Parvati. Said he wanted someone reliable in the workshop. So here I stand, I suppose.
Well, she's not reliable because she's dead. And that's not her fault. Summary, loader serial, failure on startup, turn on engine, try it again, kick the loader, curse, injured toe. I have to enter a minimum of 8 steps, try it again. It makes a rattling sound. Maintenance notes. Dang it, Clancy. I just got you back on your feet 2 weeks ago. Not that you got feet, but you know what I mean. Sounds like this statter's off axis. His statter's off axis again. We'll clean out and resit. Clancy's guts got caught and all pulled out, likely on account of trying to restart himself over and go over. Need to rewind all the coil in number 4. C statter's working, but there's something else off. Have to wait until it's quiet and spin him up to listen. Priority, failure to maintain cannery production line at heating process. Startup process line according to schedule. Observe processing of cans. Follow first batch to heat processing stage. 1 or more loud popping noises. Smoke, smell of burning salt tuna. Overheat, klaxon on monitor 6. Flames jet from exhaust ports. Automatic shutdown. Maintenance notes. Likely as not, Bess got indigestion from being made to eat something she ain't made to. Again, heading over now. The issue has been open for 0 days. Priority automatically reset to low by executable admin rule applied by Thompson R. Reason trouble ticket filed by Miller, blah blah. Looked northwise. I said looked northwise, blasted, useless translator. Near scrap pile. Could be northeast. But, oh, northwest, I see. Could be northeast from town, I guess. Observe mechanical clanking about all maintenance, menacing like, see it, it's right there. Maintenance notes, no notes to this ticket yet. Okay. Well, there's a thing. Can I pick this stuff up without getting in trouble? I think I can, because I can go through stuff in town and all that. Alright. Oh, hey. This is a big building. Sure. Okay, open last search. Indu Mahdi. 2 records found. Indu Mahdi left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me as I look up and think of you. Robert, they wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her with love, perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. Interesting. Crazy. Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Okay, I set up last night reading through the Young Spacer's Guide. Almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, but it's still parts of it memorized. Reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. Okay, and that was the hint about where one of the books was to be found. Okay. I will come out onto your balcony and rob you in public. And I will take things out of your bathroom cabinet. Just like that person who visited once. All my dental floss was gone. Okay, I think that is it. Okay. Let's continue to cruise around town. There is a lot of looting, people that we have not interacted with.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Oh, you report this, jerky butt. Somebody stashed a necklace around the corner there. Okay.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Never imagined coming back to town. Guess it can't be helped.
Just called deserter. Is that all I am to you?
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Oh my god, man. Well done with you.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Okay, let's see. Number 2. Are you okay? You seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Okay, 1 and 2. Number 2.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? cowering beneath your cot, or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
I may have killed everything. Silas sent me.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Okay. I got a roll here. Oh, number 2.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, a few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Okay. No, it's a 1 of 2. Number 2.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town.
I hate it when the RNG keeps me from getting a cool.
Well, color me impressed, soldier. Wish I had a
Something cool
dozen
in
recruits
dialogue.
with your gumption. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical
Yes, I
heart.
do.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Okay. I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Okay. And I take my leave at that point. Alright, the cantina. Back in town, right? I mean, dude's telling me he's got a weapon for me, so gotta grab that real quick. Alright, we'll come in there. We'll go in there and talk to people in a minute. General store. All kinds of stuff I missed here. Am I allowed to take that? No. Okay. Not allowed to take that. Can I talk to you?
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
Okay. Number 2, I have some questions.
Go right ahead.
Okay, what's your take on this play? Okay, 1 of 3, I get 2. Anyone I should watch out for?
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
Okay, 1 of 3. Number 2 again.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Okay. 1 of 2. Number 1. Are you done being disillusioned, or should I wait?
I take umbrage with your choice of phrase. We ain't sick, we're rugged. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
Okay. Number 2, that doesn't make any sense.
Spend enough time in the Spacer's Choice family, and you will come to understand. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
Okay. Oh, I got 1. Seems fair.
It is better than fair. It's company policy. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Okay. I got number 2 again. Okay.
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Okay. Let's see what we get here. Number 1. Tell yourself that won't make it true.
You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work, lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Okay. Trade.
Music to my ears.
Okay. Interesting. Doesn't have anything I'm freaking out for. Alright. Out of here, sir.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Man, that's harsh.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Okay, I'll go in the sick house in a minute. Oh, that's the canteen. Okay. Restroom. Here.
Said we ain't making our quotas.
There.
Sure there is. We can have another 0G.
Alright, let's talk to people.
Staying long?
Staying long?
Talking to their butts because I don't want to accidentally steal something.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again?
You're drunk. But I've been asking myself that same question.
Oh, I ask myself questions all the time. For example, why do we spend money on these fancy latrines when we have a perfectly good wall outside?
Alright. You have high standards, sir. Shouldn't you be working?
I am in no condition to do any work. Not so long as my injuries trouble me.
You were injured?
Yep. Got my mitt stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on 0G brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
Okay. 2. You sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Alright. You do have some issues. But I have no help for you, sir. Oh, hey. Rob a place blind. Tempting. But I do want to go talk to this barber. Who was right around the corner? Where was... Right down the road? Right over here.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse.
I do as I like.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Oh, yes, they're disgusting.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Mm-hmm. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Let's see what we get here. 3. Yay, we got one of these finally. Intimidate 5. I can show you my hand.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Okay. Let's see. Silas sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Okay. I got one. Do you mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Okay. 1 of 4. I get 2. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity.
Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Okay. Hang on, medical rights. Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Okay. Number 1, I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
Okay, well. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry. Okay, Conrad. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset, and somebody has to pay for his body. This is gonna ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth, heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We will sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. Use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Regular eyebrows, Phyllis G. Okay. I should go talk to Phyllis. She's back in the cannery, and I know I have those gold teeth. So, right. Cannery real quick. Cannery. This way? This way. Yep.
Wish we had some better rations.
This way. Some way is the cannery. Phyllis, you were... up here? Cannery worker? Okay.
What's on your mind?
Gold teeth.
I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep. You what? How? Please don't tell me you dug up his corpse.
Okay. I got 3. Or I can... rolling of 3, I got 3. Okay, you would have done the same.
Hey now, I wasn't planning on eating the poor guy's remains. He wasn't going to use those teeth, and we could have sold him off to help the town. Look, this is going to sound weird, but...
Okay. Well, I'm accustomed to weird.
Eugene was a good worker who did his best for us. He deserved better, and his remains deserve better. I'm saying I'd like to buy his teeth. Only if it's not too much to ask. I'm not gonna sell him. I'm not gonna pawn him off. I'll just, I don't know, stick his teeth in an old Spacer's Choice can and leave him in his grave, where they belong.
Okay. Deal.
Thanks. I won't forget this.
All right.
Foreman Granger, mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Okay. There's that. Whoa.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Okay. Here. Many random places I wish to go in.
I don't have time for this. Work fortifies the spirit.
Hello, sir.
Few outsiders visit Edgewater. Your appearance so soon after the town's power is restored seems too great a coincidence.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 1 of 3. 2. Reed asked me to do it.
As I thought. Mr. Thompson has wanted the power restored for some time, but didn't possess the fortitude to address the problem himself. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Okay. 3. What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
Okay. 2. Seriously? That's what you're selling here?
Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking.
Okay. 1. I was actually asking what your religion was all about.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
Okay. Number 1. What does OSI stand for?
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
Okay. Number 2. OSI scientism. Not very religious sounding. You sure you didn't just make all this up?
Mock me all you want. I know my beliefs to be true.
Okay.
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Okay. 3. Pretty weak religion you got there. Follow a preordained plan. Sounds like
fun.
A lot of fun.
It concerns much bigger things than fun. Things like deciphering the secrets of the universe to start.
Okay.
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion.
Okay. One, that seems unlikely.
I would love to discuss the finer points of my religion with you. Oh, wait. No, I wouldn't. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
Okay. Two, how do you know I'm an
I've never
outsider?
seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal.
Okay, I got number two, and I'm not an ass. That makes one of us.
An ass? Who do you think... Please, excuse my ill temper. I fear you've misunderstood. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Okay, one of three. I get number one. Isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Okay.
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Okay.
From our own graveyard, just outside the gates. And Silas had not even an inkling. What do they pay the man for?
Okay, three. Isn't that illegal or something?
Technically, corpses remain under contract to Spacer's choice. But I believe you're asking my opinion on the morality of the act. Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter, comprised of the same elements as the rest of the universe. We inter for the comfort of the living, not the benefit of the dead.
Hey, Max.
While distasteful, I would judge Ms. McDevitt's actions beneficial to the greater good.
I've been doing random number generators, so I've randomly been doing stuff. It's hard to say how far I am. Let's see, one of three, yep. Okay, number one. I got number one. I'm surprised you'd say that. Doesn't seem disrespectful.
Only to the feelings of the living. The dead are no more concerned with their corpses
How
than a
far are you
snake
through
is
the
with
game,
the skin
Max?
it shed. The greater good is to tend to the needs of the living, not the dead.
Okay.
Just a moment. If you're going to be walking around outside, make sure you're well prepared. Unless you don't care for your life.
Okay. Two.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
Okay. Number two. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Okay. Maybe I'll get your book and sell it to someone else.
I can assure you, you
I've
won't
been a real
find
jerk to
another
this
willing
dude.
to risk imprisonment to possess this book, nor anyone willing to pay the price I can offer.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still on Supernova. I've had to redo one or two things. Parvati died, or Parvati, I think it is. Let's see. Yeah, she died in my playthrough, and then I made it to an autosave, which means I can't, like, she's gone.
Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Okay. 2. I'll need to know a little more about the book.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Yeah, the dialogue choices make a big difference, Max Blue. Look for your book. On second thought, I'm not interested. Okay.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okay, so that was probably the mission to be had
there,
in this
Mary.
place.
Don't see you around here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all.
Okay, Black
None of us are
Skull.
above confessionals.
What have you got to confess?
Weird.
You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Okay, not stealing anything from here. It did occur to me that I should head out here and talk to the dude about this gun real quick that he sent me in to find. Yeah, you can get caught up for a long time doing nothing.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Okay. Got a 1, sounds like fun.
Fun? This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal
Oh,
plant.
I've done that.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Don't worry about that. I've already got a passcode from Reed.
I've been after a passcode for years.
What?
Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security.
And went to Monarch.
I need you to get us the brain of a
NPCs
mechanical.
told him not to.
Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for
Yeah, I
is a logic module.
Gotta let random numbers pick things for me, so sadly I can't get in as much havoc as I might normally. How am I supposed to get one of these logic modules?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
Okay. Oh, 1 of 2.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Good plan.
Go on.
Okay. Alright, so that doesn't change the mission that we're on. I think I've gotten everything from those I wanted to get. I got myself an extra mission in town. I will
Welcome back.
speak more
Do
to
you wipe
them.
the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay? Thank you.
Oh, hey. Time to sleep. Time to drink. Seriously. Okay, where's these? Okay. Okay. Good enough. Alright, back to what I was supposed to be doing.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Alrighty. Okay. Customs. Felix.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
See, I noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Okay. 3. It's almost like you wanted to get arrested.
Yeah, because I knocked my foreman out with a tossball stick. But, to be fair, I wasn't the one who started it. The guy was insulting my Rizzo's Rangers. Look, if it's a crime to defend your favorite tossball team against slander and calumny, well then lock me right up.
Okay. This dude's serious about his sports. That's a bit of an overreaction.
You wouldn't be saying that if you'd been there. Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Okay. Number 1. And that's when you resolve your difference like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Number 2 sounds like you're better off on your own.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. Imagine me wasting my life loading boxes, unloading boxes, watching the ships roll in and take off. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Okay. 2. Technically, the previous captain died in a horrible accident.
So your ship's got a dark and violent history? This is just too perfect. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Okay.
Oh, not at all. Just, you know, gonna figure out what to do next. See you around, boss.
Okay.
Careful where you smoke.
Oh, I'll be careful where I smoke. Does this thing have a door on it? Nothing going on in here. Don't you worry, kitten. Looking up there. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Boy, that's a nice urinal you have there. Alright, I'm not gonna loot anything where somebody can look over and see me. If it's a container I can go in and close, it is clearly meant to be looted by me, but not when some stack of people can just look over and be like, hey.
You keep that pistol holstered while you're here.
You flirting? What's up here? What I got? Boop, 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 boop. Oh. Boop. What am I trying to get? What is going on here? Am I not supposed to be here? You didn't come up as an enemy. Officer's spine. 68. 68 for a single one-handed weapon is not bad. Man, I feel like that's a named weapon or something. Oh yeah, what was it that... It must be a modification that he was talking about. Mr. Power? No idea. At one point, holographic shroud. This device. Okay. Alright, whatever. Oh yeah, that's the stuff I was gonna sell. It's starting to get weighed down a bit. I thought I got a weapon that had a name to it. Hunting rifle, revolver, light pistol. That has a name. Officer's spine. What does this thing do when I Oh, that's pretty. Look at that thing. One-handed melee does bleed. The origin of the name of this sword is lost in antiquity. You can holster weapons. Yep, just hold reload down. Was it named Officer's Spine because officers could stand straight knowing they wielded this powerful swords? Or was it that, like officers, these swords vented noxious fumes? Yeah, I'm gonna carry this thing. It's just too cool. Too cool not to carry. Really glad I opened that. Don't even know what's going on, but I like it. Oh. Hey, sir. Okay. How's that armor compared to my armor? Oh, yeah. Oh, and it's a light armor, too. Cool. That'll help my sneaking. I'm beauteous. And here's some other light armor. That's a 6. I got a 12 on that, so I don't want to go off yet. But see, tech kit, tech skills go up, volume of footsteps goes down. Oh, dude, it's serious stealth armor, though. It is serious stealth armor. Don't get shot, I guess? Don't get shot? I'm gonna put that stuff someplace. Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade this too. Oh, I'm so spoofy. Okay, can't go anywhere there. didn't want to take that little extra jump before I went down. Thank you very much. Okay. How's
I
it?
picked up this weird signal the other day. It was
Going,
coming
people?
from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You're hearing things.
No, seriously.
I feel like that one definitely somebody can see me. Nobody can see me for these though.
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it's more muscles the frown and the smile.
Who told you that? Graham.
Asshole.
Oh, come on now. Up. 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 Oh. I can't force my way out onto it. Nothing up there though.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt the regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors.
If it wasn't for us, this whole damn station would shut down.
Anarchists live as one with the animals.
Okay, Halcyon News Chairman salutes Earth Minister Clark. Chairman Rockwell took time out from his busy schedule today to talk to us about Minister Clark and his impact on the colony. Working with Minister Clark has been truly wonderful these past 8 years, he said. His predecessor did a fine job, but Clark's brilliance cannot be overstated. The early retirement program is just the latest in a long line of initiatives he has spearheaded that will ensure Halcyon continues to be the envy of all the outer colonies. We couldn't agree more.
Lawless, savage, and
Okay, I can read things without people getting mad. Halcyon News media circus surrounds circus time clowns. The politics of tossball have grown increasingly turbulent of late, with the circus time clowns trading out every single member of the team. Asked to comment on the upheaval, the owners league released a statement saying that the clowns' failure to reach the finals was a deciding factor in their organizational rearrangement. When questioned about the values of the overhaul team, a representative from the Clowns stated that their goals remain the same as ever: toss, ball, win, repeat.
The board's embargo ensures
Okay.
that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our
Alright, so can you see me if I duck down?
This story brought
Doesn't matter. I don't want that bad.
that's fit to broadcast.
Rest and go key card. Okay, I feel like I want that. How far away can I get it from? Where'd it go? Okay, taking the chance. Ha! Nobody knows nothing. Wahaha. Okay, that was definitely worth coming in and grabbing. And the crazy sword that I found. Man. The officer's spine. Now I know what I'm going to call the episode when I put it up on Facebook. Or, not Facebook, YouTube. The officer's spine. Is this something I can open? What? The heck?
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
Oh, hey, rest and go. I have a key card for this place. What is going on? have a key card for your place. Ignore me. Oh. Ooh. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, yes. That key card is the stuff, man. Okay. Oh, alright. We'll take... Oh, yeah. Oh, does it only work once? It only works once. Okay. Alright. Okay, big one or little one? That's Gladys. Yeah, there's a whole city. That's Gladys. Big. Yes. Yes. Anyway. Big one or little one? Big. I have no more lock-picking resources. Ooh, I can upgrade my gear. Alright. Okay, I know what that was for, and I liked it. I would like... Okay, that's a 6. So is that what I got going on? Is both right here? No, protective clothing. 6 and a 14. So... Yeah, and that was a 14 out of a light. Alright. I'm gonna sell all my junk. Let's see, Z. There we go. I think I have some other stuff I picked up that I can sell. Ooh, we picked up a shock cannon I didn't even know about. I don't need 2 of these. Alrighty, gonna hop off and stream and spin up mine. Alright, man. Let's see. I have one of those already. Is that the one I have in my hand? That's not the one I have in my hand, is it? No, because that one has a plasma mod to it. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna save that one, I think. Can sell this. And I think I have one of these put away too. Yep. It's gonna go. I'll keep carrying that other stuff that I'm carrying. Yep. Sure. You got stuff to talk about?
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Okay. Oh, Phineas sent me.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an
not lacking in the bits.
You'd be interested in.
My bits are amazing. Okay. Let's see. We got a 1 of 3 here. Number 2. Any chance of discount?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime. Did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
What? I don't like it. Pay 10,000 bits. I guess I don't have 10,000 bits.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could
I
help
use a
out
random
Groundbreaker,
number generator
as well
to
as earn
decide
some
what I'm
bits.
going to do. I'm very
But if you've got qualms-
morally flexible. Okay, let's see. One of two. No qualms here.
Do you know Edna over in engineering?
Nope, but I'll meet her.
Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Let's see. One of three. Number 2. Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was. Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
1 of 2. Number 1. Say no more, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find his secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Okay.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Okay. Let's see. 1 of 2. What other jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfends someone call me a liar.
Alright. 1 of 3. Number 1. I want to talk about the opportunity you mentioned.
Yes, dearie?
Okay, never mind.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Sweet candy. Did I not talk to her about what I was supposed to?
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
Okay. Oh, I bet it's because she has the...
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
I bet you her mission is a side mission. Okay, hold on. First, let's find out what the codec is tripping about. Okay. Passage to anywhere, purchase the key. She offered a job. Okay, no. Oh, distress signal. Okay. Alright, so that's how that's working. Let's see what we got for the points. We got 7 categories. 5. Got one more on stealth. And another on stealth. We have one on leadership. One on dialogue. One on melee. One on ranged. Another on ranged. One on tech. One on leadership. And another on stealth. Alright, that's the point spread. Okay, combat dialogue abilities. You have unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they're automatically debilitated. Okay, hold on. You have unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they're automatically debilitated. I don't understand that, but weird. Scrabble, 15% chance. Auto mechanicals will slowly attack other enemies instead of you for 10 seconds. Interesting. Weird. Sneak attack unaware enemies will, while crouched, to deal bonus damage. Unlock the ability to sell goods to vending machines. Doors and containers require 1 meg pick to unlock or free to open. Interesting. Super intriguing. Alright. This is a place no one can see us. Okay. How's it going?
Damnable thing about living on a space station. No pigeons to feed. Oh, you can feed the sprats, sure enough. But then the neighbors start moaning about hygiene.
Okay. What is this enemy that showed up? Oh. Okay. I served on 2 corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone's heard my sob story, but no one's listening. To them, I'm just background radiation. Wasn't my fault the captain decided to take off early. Wasn't my fault no one checked the crew manifest. Wasn't my fault they replaced me with a full-timer. Now I'm filthy, bitless, and bedless. Far as anyone's concerned, I'm groundbreaker trash. That's how I live, and if no one agrees to take me as on his crew, I suppose that's how I'll die. Alright. So we have a potential crewmate here. Sounds like somebody just desperate enough to follow us. Restricted area, authorized personnel. Unauthorized personnel will be shot. Okay. Okay. I just got a medbay key card. Okay. Okay. Nothing I can get in here. Alright, guys. It is time for me to take off. I'm going to see if AM Redwood is streaming. Let me check that. Actually, let me put this into the menu. And then I'll check that and see if AM Redwood is up and running. And he is. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and raid his channel. Thanks so much for joining me. It was a very interesting episode today. We got a lot of great stuff done. Raid AM Redwood. I don't have regular stream times on the weekend, so keep your eyes and ears out to see when I stream again. We got fascinating stuff going on. Comment, like, subscribe, participate. Always remember to share. Do the important stuff that keeps us on in the air. Follow us everywhere. And I'll see you next time. Not sure when that'll be. Some random time. If not 10 a.m. Pacific on Monday. And right now I'm going to raid AM Redwood's channel. So continue to enjoy the Outer Worlds.